Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. I just realized I forgot to open Mix It Up again. Hang on. Oh my god. And my throat still doesn't like me for whatever reason. Actually, I could just scroll up here. Wingstop and Google AI search, of course. Of course, you had to have that. Tea with honey and lemon. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm out of lemon juice, but yeah, no, you're right. I need to get honey. Not honey. I need to make myself some tea. Fucking hell. Also, Demol Frederick, thank you for the follow, but for whatever reason, profiles that like blank profiles make me immediately suspicious. You know what I mean? I don't know why that profile is blank. Uh, like there's literally nothing on the profile at all. Just letting you know. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Now I've got some tea in my system. Also, you found an After Effects. Awesome. Lovely. Glad to hear that, Kibo. Which one are you planning to use? Hello, Shaman. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, give me a sec. I forgot to refresh Mix It Up since I forgot to open it. So what the fuck? It's called Autograph. Oh, okay. That's good to hear. Channel points. It was this one. Bam. Bam.
I don't know what that is.
There we go. Whew. God. Actually, Shaman, you wanted oh god, you wanted your introduction video changed at some point. Hang on. Did I even Yeah, no, I still have it. Okay. Yeah, text is fine. It's just the video you want changed. Got it. But boy, I'm too hyper right now for sleep. Going to a fun fair tomorrow. That's awesome. That's awesome, Shaman. I'm glad to hear that. Mm. God. Let me find. I don't think I could even use this one if I wanted to. And let me see. This one. Maybe. I'm not sure if I. Because I'm genuinely struggling to find like some other meme or anything like that. Actually, wait. What about this one? Actually, yeah. No, I could use this one. Okay, this one's perfect. P4. Yep. Yeah, no, I could use that one. Bam, bam. Okay. I think we're gonna try to edit this one real quick and then add it. Let me see here. How long do I usually have like the entrance thing? Let me look at Kibo's reference. His about 6 seconds, give or take. Yeah, I could do this real quick. No, I don't want to. I don't want to edit that project right now. I want to. Try to cut it down. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. I don't think I even have like a Windows XP tab for Mix It Up. Which, that's fine. Let me see here. Yes, video assets. Yeah, custom video messages. My bad. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna need to convert this in Handbrake. I haven't seen mine pop up at all. Yeah, no, that happens. Give me a sec. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to fix this somehow. Actually, no. Hold on. I can easily just do this. Boom.
Big red super chat.
There we go.
From Mata Terry.
Okay, that worked. Then place that fresh. Okay, good. I don't want the green screen memes. I want the custom video message. Oh god. No. This is Shaman's. This is Shaman's. 8.2. Save. Eventually I'll change it from Calliope to a K-pop one. Because there's one K-pop meme I love quoting. As long as As long as it's not copyrighted, I think we should be good. All right, Shaman. Let me know what you think of this entrance command.
What I've got is I've got a nice large nan. My nan's dead, so that don't matter.
It's not perfect. Okay, let me change. Try 7.9.
What I've got is I've got a nice large nan. My nan's dead, so that don't matter.
Yep, that one works. It's okay. That's fair. It was either that one or she said she was 12. It was either that one or she said she was 12. Which that could have been a lot worse. That could have been way worse. I prefer the one you picked. Okay. That's at least good to know. All right. Okay. So, let me switch over here. Okay. Make sure that my web. Actually, no. This one. Yeah, okay, good. That one's set to waveform. This one I need to set to Chrome. Okay, boom. So, the homie Terry Kunaj. There's a little, okay. Okay, so the homie Terry Kunaj has released a little EP. Didn't I send you a video? You did, but it wasn't 1920 by 1080. It wasn't 1920 by 1080, Shaman. I'm a stickler. I'll admit I'm a bit of a stickler, just for aspect ratios in general. Just saying. Oh, the Michael Rosen one. Oh yeah, you did send me that one. You know what? I can only blame myself because I didn't look through it. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try to look through it later after stream, if I can. But okay, the homie Terry Kunaj has released an EP, Parallel Quest 64, entirely produced by Juicebox, which is actually another viewer of the stream, a newer viewer a while ago, but it is what it is. So I'm pretty excited to hear this. Hell, I'm just excited to hear new music overall. Fair enough. Anyway, let's get started. Track 1, always. Get it.
I like the way you move your body towards me. I don't want no ghetto chick, I want a girl's dorky. When you located, trying to find you like Dory. Me and you together is like Lady Penn and Corey. Riffin', I'm wishing for a girl who really knows how to clean. I'm wishing for a girl to make her part of my team. I'm wishing for a girl that I can call her my queen. Call her Ramona, she's the one I see in my dreams. 8 years together, we was moving very well. At first she was shy, but I couldn't even tell. Her face had no makeup, there was no mistake, but I forgot that I just had a breakup with my other ex, cause her sister cut us together. Thought she was gonna be my forever, but I moved on. Now I'm Tevin Campbell, gotta get my groove on. Back on that saddle, yeah, every afternoon I'm with a different girl with a whole different race. I ain't trying to be racist, I was confused, okay? Yep.
Terry, it's fine, man. It's fine, okay? Look, I genuinely do not care like what type of person you feel like wanting to date. I don't care at all. As long as the person you're dating is not a pedophile or a racist or right, just all the bad shit. As long as they don't have any red flags, you're good. You're good, man.
So it started talking open and now
I get it.
got a shell. Late night conversation, secrets only we can tell. Thought to myself, she's the one, yeah, she's sweet as hell. She's the only person I need, don't need nobody else. Where you located at? I could book a hotel. Cause 8 years later, you're the name that rings a bell. Real shit.
Hell yeah. A little bit of vinyl static in the background. Vinyl crackle, sorry. Nice.
I hope you like this, Terry. It's all for you.
Damn. PBP is the next one.
Take it from the top, juice.
Baby, I'ma just be honest. It's been a while since I'm always on the timing. Still on my peak shit, you know I'm always climbing. Still on my JSR shit, I'm always grinding. Yeah, I got a lot of songs on the way, please be patient. Everybody on their mama sick and tired of waiting. Making fresh rhymes with a whole new cadence. This for all my teachers who be saying that I ain't shit. Not gonna lie, these past few months got me fed up. But I'm still going ham, saving my bread and cheese and lettuce. Word to Tupac, gotta keep going and keep my head up. Word to Kathy Griffin.
You know what, Terry? I can't even blame you. These last few months, it's been a little rough, but I'm hanging in there. Hell, even just recently, like I called my mom because I was so worried that I was not gonna have enough money to, pay for rent and shit. I did pay for my Wi-Fi, right? Because before I called her, I didn't pay for the Wi-Fi. She was like, "Well, yeah, you need to pay for Wi-Fi." The main reason why I was worried is just because it's the math. You know what I mean? It's just the math that I was more so worried about that. So, yeah.
And David gotta hold their head up. To the enemies, I made their world a tough time. Am I bipolar on this rap shit? Sometimes. Whenever I'm always coming home on a rough night. Call my girlfriend up to hear her voice is sublime. She said, baby, I know you're going through a lot. I said it was gonna be a good day, but I knew it's not. She said, is there a few things that you wanna jot down for your next project? That's when I told her this. Baby, I'ma just be honest. It's been a while since I'm always on the timing. Still on my peak shit, you know I'm always climbing. Still on my JSR shit, I'm always grinding. Yeah, I got a lot of songs on the way, please be patient. Everybody on their mama sick and tired of waiting. Making fresh rhymes with a whole new cadence. This for all my teachers who be saying that I ain't shit. Suck a dick, you fucking bitch, go suck a dick. I never been better, go suck a dick, go suck a dick, you fucking bitch. I never been better, go suck a dick, go suck a dick, you fucking bitch.
I mean, I'm glad that you're just doing better overall. At least on this track, I'm glad you're doing better overall. Because yeah, there's always a few moments in your life where you're just like, I'm not really doing that great, and it sucks, and I hate how I feel. I hate how it is sometimes, but trust me, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. You just have, I don't know, you just have to trust the process sometimes.
Bitch, I never been better, you fucking bitch, suck a dick.
Terry, why do you have to call me out like that? I do that laugh. I do laughs like that in my music. Well, not all the time, but sometimes. Anyway. Already an immediate beat switch.
Take it from the top, juice.
gonna stop me. All that shit talk you saying on my gram, but you're outside acting like a slut beef. So just face the music, baby, cause I know shit can get ugly. My boyfriend's telling me I gotta calm down, because I don't wanna get too loud. But when that beat drops, I never back down. Tag team Italian, let's throw the smack down. Shit gon' get so raw. This world star all night long. Where did it all go wrong? I'm not for sure, but I'm just a beat girl. The same old shit. Therapy niggas with the same old thing. Yeah, beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. Beat girl, the same old shit.
Oh God, I fucked up. Hang on.
When that beat drops, I never back down. Beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. Beat girl, the same old shit. OnlyFans bitches got me hating on this. Beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. I'm a bad boy, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Niggas talking shit about me, I can't ignore it. Got the first to kill a beat, bitch, I treat it like a chore. Follow me to the industry, let's go explore all the bullshit happening. Everything's a turnaround, same thing, anything, it's every day in the underground. Someone said Too Slimy's the best, what you talking about? We can't hear a single word coming out that nigga's mouth. Oh, I forgot, lost
I don't listen to Too Slimy, but I'm just gonna have to take you at your word, man. Shit. You know what's funny, Chad? I am actually making some beats, uh, hopefully for like a project with me and Terry at some point. I'm just like, I'm gonna make an assortment of beats, just a random assortment, and I'm just gonna be like, pick your favorites, pick whatever favorites you want. So there you go.
Trying to get a move on. Artists trying to pull his allegations, trying to move all evidence in the trash bin. Swear to God, if I see 60 at a shop, I put him in a casket. At all times, cut with the pedo ashtray. Swear to God, I'll hit him with a goddamn ashtray. And everybody on my op list gonna get.
Swear to God, I'll hit ashtray with an ashtray. Not the exact line, but hell yeah. I feel it. I totally feel it. I really do. I really do.
Signing off his Terry Beck's little sis, she a beat girl, the same old shit. Therapy niggas with the same old thing. Yeah, beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. Beat girl, the same old shit. OnlyFans bitches got me hating on this. Beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. Beat girl, the same old shit. Therapy niggas with the same old thing. Yeah, beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. Beat girl, the same old shit. OnlyFans bitches got me hating on this. Beat girl on every boy's playlist. If I shoot my shot, then I ain't gon' miss. I'm just a beat girl, the same old shit.
Again, another beat switch. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Squish sound. Oh, damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, my bad, I'm feeling woozy. Alright.
Juice, kill this shit, man.
Talking shit behind the screen, I call you niggas cuffin'. You pull up to my city, but I find you very pussy. Cause you hide it behind closed doors for nothing, Bitch, you was a sidewalk, nigga, don't push me, Don't push me. Y'all bring your hammers in the fight is very pussy. My words are big dangerous weapons, don't push me. I caught fake, you can't shush me. Don't push me. Haters tryna lurk behind the scenes to get info. Nation about me, plus they tryna befriend my kinfolk. Y'all niggas yappers, but no action, stop with the insults. Cause I know you don't wanna squabble, I'll beat you tenfold. Stop playing with me before I turn your ass into a song. People call you nice, but I know your ass is doing wrong. Call your posse boss, cause y'all ain't moving with a human thought. Fuck around and find out, give you niggas a coup de grace. Now you DOA, shit talkers get folded like an omelet. Then I'm asking why you got that glow in your face. If he push you to the limit, I might go and see his bait. And I'll tell her every single thing I'll tell he. Nah, don't do it, bro. Y'all little niggas ain't too hot. Y'all ain't living your thug life. Talk about how bad I dress, but you walk around with bug bites. I solve problems with my fist, y'all solve it with gunfights. Middle fingers up to the sky, shouting fuck ice.
Hell yeah, fuck ice. Always resorting to guns anytime you get into Twitter beef. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're really pussy, man. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Talking shit behind the screen, I call you niggas cuffin'. You pull up to my city, but I find you very pussy. Cause you hiding behind closed doors for nothing, Bitch, you was a sidewalk, nigga, don't push me, don't push me. Y'all bringing hammers and the fight is very pussy. My words are big, dangerous weapons, don't push me. I called you out being a fake, you can't shush me, don't push me.
Damn. I do what I want.
I don't give a fuck if the rules change. Baby, we can kick it like it's Luke Cake. Breaking shame to these niggas worth a Wu-Tang. I don't really care if it's too late. I don't give a fuck about what you say. Never tell no lies, word of Drake or 2 Chainz. Imaginary dragons, welcome to the new age. College dropout, never had a roommate. Depressed with a pot belly, need to lose weight. Fuck what I did in the past, I'm trying to change. But if anybody mention my girl, I'll choke you with a shoelace. I might pull a sword, hit these haters with the keyblade. I'm close to the death when I celebrate my B-Day. Y'all niggas who slimy catalog don't seem great. If you take it there, call you Dean the Great. Get something in the face. I do what I want, it's a new day. I don't give a fuck if the rules change. Baby, we can kick it like it's Luke Cake. Breaking shame to these niggas worth a Wu-Tang. I don't really care if it's too late. I don't give a fuck about what you say. Never tell no lies, word of Drake or 2 Chainz. Imaginary trackers, welcome to the new age. Shout out animated, bitch, I'm a shinobi hero. I'll train the rappers, health from 100 to 0. Cat Williams, I came to expose these weirdos. While my girl shake her hair back and forth like Willow. Give a damn about the Grammy, I need the recognition. Once that's done, I'ma plan to hit a second mission. I'm making real shit happen, that's my expedition. Excuse me while I load my ammunition. We popping off. Yeah, we popping off. Yeah, we popping off. Team Rocket, we blasting off. R.I.P.
Nice.
Yeah, I do what I want, it's a new day. I don't give a fuck if the rules change. Maybe we can kick it like it's Luke Cake. Breaking shame to these niggas worth a Wu-Tang. I don't really care if it's too late. I don't give a fuck about what you say. Never tell no lies, word of Drake or 2 Chainz. Imaginary trackers, welcome to the new age.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I don't necessarily think that Parallel Quest 64. Is there more? Anything else gonna happen? No. Okay. It was cool. It was cool though. I'd probably give it a maybe 4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. I think. Yeah, 8 out of 10. No, 7. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. Actually, you know what? Ugh. I'm gonna take some allergy medicine because my allergies are acting up and I'm sneezing like shit. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. You sent me vid? Okay. I was actually planning to produce some music, but yeah, no, we could watch some videos. Give me a sec. Let me find it. Although I do need to get no, I'm good. Sorry. Is there a video from Kibo I haven't reacted to? Out of the ones that it's a meme compilation. And Minecraft. I'm just not interested in Minecraft. It's not that deep. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not actually a meme comp. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Still not interested. I'm sorry. I'm just still not interested just cuz it doesn't help that it's Minecraft. That's all it is. It just doesn't help. It doesn't help. Okay, found a better one. Okay, I can do that one. All right, fine. British rave experience. We'll do that one. Ugh.
It's 5 o'clock on a Friday. Everyone's asking you what you're up to this weekend. Yeah, not a lot really, mate. It's not like you can exactly tell them that you're leaving your jaw here whilst the rest of your body heads to a rundown field in the arse end of nowhere for the dirtiest rave of the month. British raves haven't always been the same though. Back in the day they were hosted literally anywhere, from a random field in the countryside hoping not to get spanked by the local farmer, to the outskirts of a city in a dirty, decrepit abandoned building with nothing but a lava lamp lamp, and glow sticks for ambient lighting.
Wow.
Or even your mate's flat where he snags some DJ decks and speakers from some gammy-eyed bloke on his uni course. Doesn't matter where it is, all you know is that it's going to be full of people sweating their tits off and stumbling around like something out of The Walking Dead. Either way, it's a cracking time. And realistically, today's music scene wouldn't be what it is today without the classic rave. In the late 80s and 90s, people in their late teens would sneak out of their mum's gaff at around 10 p.m, navigating the British countryside with a dodgy Nokia light for the inevitable meet-up with their mates that are all dressed like a packet of Sketty Skittles, wearing short shorts, crop tops for the girls, draped in fluorescent plastic jewellery and sweatbands. For the lads, it was camo print flared trousers and just any t-shirt that wasn't covered in fluids from the week before.
I will admit, fashion from the 90s and 2000s, I think especially late 90s, 2000s, in this context, pretty insane. I will admit. Although, come to think of it, I think like the first... Oh, God. I want to say one of the
Your outfit
first,
was...
like... I'm not going to say very... This guy will tell you a lot about the British life. It's all true. Fair enough. But as I was going to say, I think one of the first... No, not like first dance club, but like... Oh, God. Like record-based club. It was like the Factory. And it was built by Factory Records. If I remember right, I think they hosted like a lot of music there. What was that club I'm thinking of in Factory UK? Is it the Hacienda? That's what it was. The Hacienda. That's right. Factory One. That's right. In Manchester. Yeah, it eventually fostered like the Manchester acid house and rave scene in the late 80s. And that was due to the early success of New Order's hit Blue Monday, which helped the club. And they lost a shitload of money just running the goddamn club. Although it was mainly because like clubbers embracing ecstasy and whatnot. Hey, Terry, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. I just listened to the EP. I listened to Parallel Quest 64. I thought it was pretty good. It was a vibe. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Also, I have been making some beats for our project. I've got like 7 of them done right now. I just have no idea which ones you're gonna like, which ones you're gonna rap over and shit like that. So I'll react to a couple of videos, and then I want to make a beat. I want to make a couple beats at least. So there you go. Himbo is heart, idiocy, muscle, beefiness, and optimism. Yeah, that too. But I was talking about the fact that the Hacienda, and the fact that it eventually became like fostered the Manchester acid house and rave scene in the late 80s in relation to this video about this guy talking about the British rave experience. Just came in to say hi. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Oh man, I'm doing pretty good. Just got allergies and shit, and I took some. I did take something for it. I'm just hoping that it'll help.
Was aligned with your personality. If you're from the UK, I can imagine that's probably how your parents met. Off their tits at a rave, their jaws are bloody swinging, and only the best disco biscuits in their bloodstream, bobbing along to the same 3 notes over and over again. And let's be real, that's also probably why they hate each other so much now, because unfortunately their little crotch goblin came along and ruined the party lifestyle. AKA you. British raves are a lot different to the ones over the pond in Yankee Yankee Doodah land. Over there, they think that Coachella is the pinnacle of the global party scene, with their pashminas on, and the only powder accidentally entering their nose being dust. Thinking that smoking bloody broccoli booth pack makes them a seshed. Get real, mate. Over here, we partied harder. We didn't need a pre-planned venue for a rave. All we needed was your mate Steve's massive speakers and his mate John's flatbed truck for transportation. And it was all based around a little something called BYOBAODPD. No, this isn't a British version of pen, pineapple, apple pen. This is bring your own beer and or drugs, probably drugs, and some compelling bucks for a premium tug. But then everything changed. Gone were the times of skanking under a bridge, wearing your favourite Flame t-shirt and pulling out your best year 3 school disco moves, because in November of 1994, the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act received royal assent, meaning that no more public gatherings of 20 or more people playing music categorised by...
Granddad! Flintstones? Oh.
Hello, Dean. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. We're just watching a couple of YouTube videos before I get started making a couple beats for my project with Terry Kanaj, hopefully.
Succession of repetitive beats. I mean, Chris Brown survived it, but it meant that anything by rave legend DJ Slipmatt was immediately out of the window. The police, government, and media clearly felt left out, like they were that one ginger in the friend group. So you're saying that there will be no corporate sponsors, no ticket fees, just a bunch of people from all backgrounds chewing gum with their eyes rolling into the back of their skull? No, that just seems wrong. But it wasn't. It was a culture of blur, peace, love, unity, and respect. No one was cast away because of who they were, where they were from, or if they were Team Jacob or Team Edward. Everyone was just on the same level.
It didn't matter, basically. All those differences that we judge each other for now, that didn't matter. Actually, I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this earlier. Shit. That's fine. Yeah. No, it's...
No egos, no VIP sections, no one trying to be the main character, just a bunch of strangers looking out for each other, sharing water, gum, dodgy life advice, and occasionally a hug that lasts, you know, a little bit too long.
You do know what year it is,
you
right?
Lose your mates for hours and end up being adopted by a completely different group, and no one thought it was weird. That was just part of it. It wasn't about being seen, it was about copping a feeling. I mean, you just wouldn't get that in a club these days without someone filming it for their Instagram story.
Yeah.
The new legislation caused widespread protests in the style of Castle Morton Common Festival. Up to 50,000 people gathered and partied for over a week. Imagine that, doing nothing but drink, dance, and listening to some Ketty Wobblers for 7 days straight. Something I couldn't hack these days. I haven't left my room in months. It all led to licensed venues such as clubs or concert halls taking advantage of the ban to host these wannabe raves. Ticket prices became a common thing, and people had to get creative with how they got their heart-to-heart pezzes into the venue. Oh, of course you show up when food's mentioned, George, you fat little git, whether that be the old prison wallet or hidden under a flap of boob. If you were found to be hosting an unlicensed rave at this point, it'd cost you a hefty fine of up to like 20,000 quid, which back then I could imagine could probably buy you like a 6-bedroom house. Events like Dreamscape became massive, being hosted in Milton Keynes in a place called the Sanctuary Music Arena. Up to 3,500 people would gather for a rave, I don't know, wearing a bucket hat, and you'd always have some tosser blowing a whistle, inevitably pissing off everyone. And don't get me wrong, whilst Dreamscape lives on in various venues across the country, the original Sanctuary is now an IKEA. But similar to how it was, I guess, at least you can still find some sweaty meatballs in there. There's always that one story you hear from friends of friends or a mate's dad who did acid at a rave in 1992 and is still off his rocker to this day. Poor bloke. Nowadays, we've lost our culture. People don't know what a true rave is. For example, you've got someone like Tom and Luke going down their local club, standing there like bloody Big Cook and Little Cook. The building is a total slut. It's covered in leaks and suspicious stains. A smoking area the size of a shoebox. You've got DJs posting on their Snap stories that they're at the maddest rave of the year, even though their entire story's viewer base are just 16-year-olds. Because some British DJs live by the logic that they're old enough when they finish school. And as we know, school finishes at 3:30. Big up my mate Nicky for that one. We've gone from legendary DJs like Pete Tong and Carl Cox to, I don't know, fucking T-Swizzle remixed to 145 beats per minute with beat drops
Fucking
that sound like a
T-Swizzle.
dog's queef reverberating off the walls of a tunnel. Finding a real authentic rave these days is like looking for someone with a P45 on a council estate. It's a rare occurrence. The only hope you've got is talking to that one mate's dad who just refuses to let go of the 90s. He's tried his hand at being an underground DJ. He knows all the local spots. The best course of action is following a convoy of cars heading to a spot. It's like the Pied Piper of pillies and techno tunes. Except everyone who takes drugs denies it because they don't want to be seen as part of that crowd. As if their reputation wasn't already shambolic. But I tell you, these rave spots, you will struggle to meet an asshole. People at raves are usually fucking lovely. I mean, it's always the ones with addiction problems who are the loveliest deep down. You'll find friends for life. You just gotta search for them in the crowds of lads wearing farmer hats, lasses with neon paint lathered over every crease, and that one white guy with dreadlocks that no one has ever seen outside of a rave venue.
Damn.
Seeing that bloke outside of a rave is like finding a British passport in the town centre of Slough. Some are obviously puppeted by the poppers and are just absolute scumbags, but there's still a part of them that once was lovely. I don't think anyone truly evil has just decided to start raving one day. Not to say that they don't become that, but you know what I'm throwing down. And to this day, people are still protesting to go back to the roots of raving, under the free party banner to hopefully allow people to experience the early 80s and 90s. And they're even using raves as a form of protest to fight against things like racism and inequality.
I mean, hey, that's got to be worth something. I mean, that is literally how you protest. Just have a large gathering of people holding up signs protesting against something. And at some point, you know, you got to disrupt some traffic. That's just how to do it.
I'm too young and I wasn't
That's just how
around in
to
the
do it.
golden era of raving, but I can imagine it was fucking nuts and I can imagine I would have been involved. Hundreds of people that you recognise but you've never spoken to, glugging beers and beans until the sun comes up. You've got blokes who haven't slept since Wednesday suddenly becoming philosophers at 6 AM, chatting absolute waffle about energy and the universe whilst chewing their own face off and offering you a half-melted lollipop like it's a sacred ritual. Someone's lost a shoe. Someone else has found a dog that definitely doesn't belong to anyone in the vicinity. And there's always that one geezer who swears that he's just going to sit down for 5 minutes and then just gets absorbed into the earth like he's piss on a mattress. But these days it just ain't the same. And I don't think it's possible to be the same ever again. Back then it was love drops, maybe a bit of wacky puff gobbler, some nutters messing about with some other chemicals here and there. But overall it was just all love and peace. It wasn't about being a degenerate piece of shit. Nowadays people just feel the need to abuse themselves to get perceived as a higher level of twat, introducing things like horse trank. Everyone's walking about like the bloody powder puff girls. Most of the product is laced. Oh, and let's not forget the biggest dopamine dependency of all. Every tosser's glued to a mobile device, having a heart to...
I mean, I missed the Parallel Quest 64 party. Hello, Juicebox. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the EP. I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10. So I apologize. Yeah, that you missed it. Well, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Anyway.
Come.
All right, hopefully we got all that out of our system. Okay.
Heart within purple Snapchats. Social media has ruined raves and everything that's left in this wanker of a world. I know it's ironic considering I make and post videos, but I'm not going to allow that to stop me being an opinionated crust demon. And in my opinion, the current British rave scene is exactly what the 80s and 90s propaganda against rave culture portrayed. But
the goddamn irony.
obviously, that is from my perspective and interpretation, so please prove me wrong if I am.
Last beat on there, my favorite, I used a Vocaloid for it. Nice. We don't have a hello. Hello, Raven. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, you're right. I know I don't. But here's the problem, Raven. If I had a command, I'm sure I could do some sort of vocal command, maybe, but the problem is that, like, it doesn't feel personal. You know what I mean? Because, like, It doesn't feel personal. That's what it is. It doesn't feel personal. Even if I were to have like a redeem where you press it and you hear a voice that says hi to you, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
You've only really got three options now. You've got the club raves that we've already discussed. A dying nightclub will host like a monthly rave event just so it can keep the doors open. Or you've got the famous non-stop rave that goes over the bank holiday weekend that always ends up getting shut down when the riot police show up at the end of the first day. My missus once told me a story about one being hosted in a local rundown warehouse when she was in her younger, more rebellious days. Apparently it went on for 3 days straight.
Damn.
Police came multiple times, but due to the sheer amount of people, they just kind of let it be. Nothing could be done. She said as soon as she arrived, people were shouting, "Any brown, any smack," like it was, I don't know, Yarmouth Market. Apparently every morning you had some gurning goblins helping to move cars from the entrance to the still working side of the warehouses nearby. Families brought their kids. It was just an absolute shit show. All while you had people attached to vibrating speakers, chewing their cheeks off. Then you had some bloke in the corner with a takeaway tub trying to get people to pay £1 for a sound, completely ruining the ideologies and fundamentals that a rave stood for. I'm sure many people will have other experience of a more peaceful nature, true to the roots of a 90s rave, but unfortunately the connection to heavy drug use isn't a stereotype that's been escaped yet. If anything, it's just increased. Hence why you have many venues these days banning drum and bass entirely without having a live DJ playing due to the connection and correlation to drug taking. You have illegal raves these days that are hosted by essentially drug dealers or people who hide behind coping loopholes of saying it's a place to bring creativity by introducing underground DJs when
We got ourselves an ad break, chat. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Bleh. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away. All right. Welcome back from the ad breaks, chat. Okay. I've decided that After this video, we're gonna move on to making beats. Wingstop, Intuit, Credit Karma, Google AI, Trivago, AMC, The Audacity, Nissan Pathfinder, and the game Invincible VS. Thanks for letting me know, Kibo. But yeah, after this video, we're just gonna move on to making music because this I I I don't want to feel any more depressed. All right. It's verses, sir. I know that, Dean. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway.
In reality, they're just
You got the
using
beat bug.
legal
Yes.
loopholes to gain
I've
access
got
to
the
a
beat bug.
property, vandalizing
There you
that
go.
property, selling and taking copious amounts of substances, all because it's somewhere that they can feel not alone in the world. I understand it to a degree, don't get me wrong, I'm not that much of a prick, but there is better ways of going about it, isn't there? And the only people who actually turn up to these are just nitties who refuse to admit that they've got a drug problem. You know, they're rocking up at 11 p.m. and instead of welcome drinks, they get a free welcome bump of nondescript powder that further validates their crave for attention from their parents. You are not reliving what rave culture was. You are collectively accepting that your life is shit and that you have no wishes or drive to change that. You're not in an episode of Skins. Your life is in the bin. And then you have the rich boy rave where people are so genuinely out of touch that they rent out an entire warehouse and sell tickets or invite literally everyone so they can try replicate the authentic rave experience. Instead, once again, all you get is a bunch of drug dealers taking advantage of naive rich teenagers who think that bumping baby powder is going to get them pinging like a Jack Russell that, I don't know, has seen a rabbit out the window. There is nothing better in this world than seeing a bunch of Tories trying to dress like the common muck, blowing their whole trust fund on the equivalent of spicy sugar, whilst their parents are off on their hollybobs to a dodgy island, enjoying a weekend of Satan worship. Oh, and let's not forget some pizza. Now, there's one thing that we haven't touched on here yet, and I know what you're thinking. So what do people drink at a rave? You mentioned all the powders. What are they glugging? We've covered the booger sugar, the clarity candy, so let's take a look at the finer beverages. These venues charge so much for alcohol that you're looking at least like 15 quid for a beer. Oh, you want a vodka Red Bull, you say? Let's hope your credit score's above 400 because you're going to need a loan. But the most consumed thing at a rave is obviously water. It is really important to stay hydrated, especially when you're dancing about the place like you've just bloody pinched your scrot on a cold day.
Oh, yeah,
a distinct
absolutely.
salty smell mixed with that awful BO that we mentioned in the British bus video. Because everyone who's taken some nose crystals will be leaking so much that they could quench the thirst of a third world country. When it comes to actual booze, most people tend to smuggle their own in. Whether it's a girl with a bottle of Glen's under her boob, or a bloke with a can of red stripes slotted against his gooch, or even some really creative people who take bags of alcohol to their bodies, avoiding any physical bulges on their clothes. I suppose that's why everyone's got that rotund friend in their group, so he can smuggle in booze in his rolls like he's a Mexican drug mule. These raves can go on for days uninterrupted before they're shut down by the fuzz. Either because someone snitched about the volume of that lovely house or jungle beaming from the speaker that looks like a modified washing machine, or because they've finally worked up the courage to shut it down after overcoming their paralyzing fear of the wanderers of Wobble. There's a phenomenon that surfaced over the last couple of years, what people in the community like to call the TikTok raver. It's usually a young 18 to 23-year-old who's filming stuff on the dance floor or taking selfies so their friends know that they're at a rave, being cool at a rave because raves are cool. Raves are validation. It goes beyond the usual kind of anxiety where people are scared to do anything into the narcissistic kind of panic where they care too much about how they're perceived. Raving these days has unfortunately become more about being seen, how you're perceived, and how many likes that you can get on social media for being a nutter. Or you're just a junkie who focuses just as much on tokes as you do cope. Unless
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm it's a good thing that all I'm doing is just sticking to making music. It's all about the music for me, at least.
about the true meaning of
So
forgetting
I
about
will
your
take that.
problems, meeting new people, and transcending through music. We all know that you're at a belter rave when you try to Shazam a song and it says it's not on Spotify. But do you know what is on Spotify? These videos, and they release early over there. And if you already follow me on Spotify, drop me a rating, because I also crave validation too. Love you lots, I'll see you in the next one.
Go shite.
Alright. Okay, let me make a new edit. Boom. 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 Okay. Make sure. Also make sure that I open one of the previous projects so I can grab all of the grab all the plugins, copy them over, and use them in the master. I'm not gonna get used to that popping. Would you like more of his vids for future? No. Honestly, Shaman, no. That last one was too depressing, man. Jesus. Just yeah, no. That's too depressing. Accurate. It's accurate, but depressing. They're not all like that. You think? You think? I've seen other videos, dude. I don't know. Maybe you know what? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that's just like perceived his videos as being very cynical. Maybe that's me. All right, that's I don't know what else to tell you. Let me open up this one. Is this one still gonna have the MIDI tracks in there? I'm not sure. They should. They should still be in there. Copy these over. I only really need. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let me see what else I can find here.
I've got your number.
Do some with that. It's nearly 11 p.m., so I'm gonna try to sleep for fun for tomorrow. All right, Shaman. You have yourself a good night. Hope you sleep well. Let me see. What BPM could I bring this down to? I'm gonna try 98. See if that. I like it. I like it. Let me bring down the sample rate. Good. There. Hang on. I need to double check. Oh, yeah, turn that off. And then that. Okay. That should fix it. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom. Render it again. Because now it's no longer... Hang on. Let me try 2. Ooh, maybe this is the vibe. Maybe this is the vibe. Try this one. Ooh, that's even better. Boom, boom. Keep that part, but then we take that. Try to do this. Do that. So not crossfades, but like edge fades. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Ghost kick. Try that. see. Definitely might need to get a new hi-hat for that. Well, not new, but like... Try this one. Oh, of course it crashed. It's always going to do that sometimes. Fuck it. Hang on. All right. Close that one. Yeah, I'll open temporary. Come on now. I'm going to try again with the... There we go. High cut. 272, actually. This is good. Empty automation track. Boom, boom. Frequency. Okay, good. I've got it down. Try this one. Could have swore that. Yeah. Need to grab this. Moving the laptop in a bit. Tablet needs to cool down. Thanks for letting me know, Kiba. Much appreciated. Come on. All right. Paste these. Put this here. I need sampler. Of course. There we go. Okay, let me. Three. There. Like the first part's good. First part's good, but I do feel like this needs. I need a different sample to switch it up. Let me see here if I got anything.
Their curiosity for learning has skyrocketed.
Thank you for the alert, Kiba. Much appreciated. Hold on, what was the... Okay. 201? No way. Although I do feel like I might change the BPM. Not quite my tempo. We'll do 102. That should work. Stretch this out a bit. Oh god. Okay. New track. Get rid of this. Get rid of these. You go. You go here. Get rid of that. Change the EQ. You just gotta change the pitch. That's really about it. Yeah, that's not as exciting as I thought. Ooh, okay. Okay, different idea. Different idea. 102. 124. Fuck it. Okay. Stretch it out just a little bit. Do that. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Gotta make sure to change the sample rate because I keep forgetting to do that sometimes. Let me do that real quick. Boom. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Just need to change the 808. There we go. No, it was I think it was here, wasn't it? Yeah. The fuck? Okay, so what was I thinking? Okay. Still want that. Nope. Split and there. Careful with the splits, guys. There we go. There we go. Try this. Nope. I wanted to hit on the kick. There we go. So then we could do that. Yep. I have an idea. I need to... Wait, wasn't there there's like a percussion thing in LP? Probably use that somehow. This is gonna be. Oh god, this is gonna be absurd. There. Oh yeah. Okay, let me try again. Boom. And again. Keep forgetting the sample rate. Again. Boom. Okay. Good. Have that be the outro. There we go. go. Bar fight. That's the only. Okay, where are the click? Everything. There we go. Got it. Top of that, no noise. Keep forgetting to set the knobs for that particular plugin, because I swear every time you try to copy that specific plugin, the pop setting and the noise setting reset. I don't know why it does that. Instead of just saving the fucking thing. Anywho. Bar fighty. No. Bar fight. Just let it work. Do the thing. Do the thing, please. And since we got an ad break coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom real quick. So just gonna wait for this to finish rendering. Yeah, I'll let that render first, and then almost there. Got it. I mean, I think it's got it. I'm just you can't be too short. That's all I'm saying. Okay, there we go. All right, I'll be back.
Sorry, I had to stop by the bathroom to throw up.
We got an ad break, chat. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away. All right, welcome back from the ad breaks, chat. Actually, let me make sure that yeah, no, it's working. Okay, let's see what we got here. Wingstop, Google AI, barf. Delta syncs neverness to everness. What the fuck? Expedia, Rainbow Six Siege X, Olive Garden, Steel Series, Arctis, Nova Pro, Omni headphones, and Obsession. Okay. All right. Stay here. Let me find this one. That's what I'm looking for. NTE is another game with gotcha elements. Still waiting for Ananta. Huh. Interesting. This one. Almost. Might want to change the... Because Ananta, it's gotcha for cosmetics. The characters in Ananta you get through story progression. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Which I'm praying they don't pull the same bullshit that Do at Night Abyss did. We can only hope. We can only hope, man. Let me find a different snare. That one could work. Let's see here. I mean, I like the snare, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, it could be better. You know. There. And bam. Okay. Oh, it's just perfect. It's perfect as is. Well, shit. All right. Don't know what I was thinking there, but I think I nailed it the first time. First time, first try for everything. Just hang on. Yeah, no, that's the second one. Cool. C sharp. Alrighty, moving to my laptop. Moving to my laptop now that the updates are installed. Okay, Kibo, thank you for letting me know. All right. Only thing about Lyra I hate is I have to update it daily. Yeah, it is what it is, man. there too. Oh, okay. Just making sure I grab the base chain. Okay. Appeal 2. Perfect. Keyboard mode. Do that. Okay. Oh yeah. 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 No, I could use that one. You could use that one. All right. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. There we go. This is a smoother ride. Come on. We got it. We got it. You know what? I gotta add some fucking percussion to this thing. We gotta bring in like a maybe a tambourine loop. Okay, nice and steady. I'll take it. Good. Okay. It's too loud though, so I need to. No. Just wanted to copy this part. $40. Okay, good. There we go. There we go. Smooth ride. Just gotta wait for it to export. You could do it. There we go. Sweet. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good stream there. I mean, I'm at least pretty happy with how it turned out. Let me see. If anyone in the chat would like to recommend someone for us to raid out to, feel free to let me know. Yeah, just feel free to let me know if we should raid out to anybody in particular. Let's see. I don't think I've raided into Tayoshi in a while. Crimson. Yeah, you know what? We'll raid into Crimson. I haven't done it in a while. Might as well, you know. All right. Raid message in the chat if you want to participate in the raid. There we go. This was fun. This was fun. Listening listening to the new listening to the homies' new EP, and then just watching a video or two, and then just suddenly having the beat bug and being like, I want to make beats. I need to make beats. I swear to God, chat, I need to make beats. That's always a good time. But next week, I promise I'm gonna try my best for it to just solely be we'll just chat and watch videos. I'm gonna try my best, but don't hold me to that. Just, all right, don't hold me to that. I'll say that much. Oh God, man, this is fun. This is just fun, regardless. You know. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye bye.